Hello everybody, welcome to the Sunday live. No, actually we're not Sunday. Why does it say Sunday here? I am confused within my days. Okay, hold on. I don't know what it is I had done here. Hello to everybody. Welcome to this Monday and not Sunday tarot reading. Let me just go and do this modification. All right, that's better. Hi, how is everybody doing? We're going to start this out. Hello, Watson, you are here today. Nice to see you. Jasmine, also Laura, hello, beautiful. So, Laura, if you would like to post me your questions, beautiful, I'm going to answer Jasmine, and I'm going to answer you right after. So let's start this out with Jasmine. Let's go see what's going on, sweetie. Okay, so let's go and find out. Wise current thoughts and feelings about you today. Let's go and discover this. I know, Lilith. I wrote Sunday. I'm going to have to validate all my stuff now to go check it out. It was written Sunday for today. That makes no sense. That's what happens when you reschedule your things like way in advance. Yeah, I make boo-boos. I don't want to do that. Hello to Elise, Creative Intuitive. How are you doing? I know. Okay, well, we're on Monday. Later on, I'm going to check and see if, tomorrow is Monday or Tuesday. I'll check that all out. Okay, so let's go and see what I have coming out over here. I do feel as though we do have a little bit of sadness, Jasmine. I feel as though we are ready to move on forward. We're ready to make a choice. We're ready to make a decision. And I feel like we just really want to be into the moment present. But are we thinking about you? Yes. Do we still care about you? Most definitely. Do we want to continue into this type of relationship? Most definitely also. Now, based on yesterday's conversation, what you'd like to do in this contract that you have. Perfect. Okay. No, you know what? I think he told you exactly what it is he wanted to tell you, sweetie. I feel as though I'm going to take some cards out here before I speak, and who knows? Let me just go and see this over here. Welcome to everybody who is joining us. So what I am getting here, quite frankly, here is really, Jasmine, when he told you he really just wanted to play it by ear, I feel like that's exactly what he wanted to do. So that being said, he can't be upset at you if you're not able to be there or if you modify the contract in any kind of way. I feel as though what he was telling you by telling you that, he didn't want to tell you anything else. What he said was truly what it is. He wants things to be as they are, okay? He doesn't want to have anything complex. He wants to go one day at a time. Wherever this brings you, it brings you. So he just doesn't really want to have the pressure. So it's really important for you to remember that. I'm not seeing any other necessary needs. I just feel as though he wants to go day by day. He doesn't want to plan anything else. And I feel like he wants to be respected in that. So if you guys see each other, you see each other. If you don't, you don't. And that's just okay. What's really important, though, to tell him is that, if you decide to not to see each other, at least a 24-hour, maybe you could put that into your contract. Maybe leave it, if you're not able to see me, leave me, a 24-hour notice or a few hours at least, question of respect. And then I feel like your contract is going to be rock solid. I feel like you're going to have gone around the subjects altogether. So, or the loose ends, if you would prefer. Let me go and get some messages from Y. What would Y like to tell you right now? What would Y like to tell you? Good afternoon, L. White. Nice to see you. Welcome to the channel. Wad Saled. Also, welcome to the channel. Farzana, how are you doing, sweetie? All right, so let's go and get those messages over here. I want you to not feel scared to love me. I want to do romantic things for you, but I feel as though he wants to do romantic things for you whenever it is convenient for him. I have never been treated this good before, and I feel as though this is why, even though you've had a lot of up and a lot of downs, he's still kind of staying into this contract, is because I feel as though nobody has really treated him in this kind of way as you are. I know, hey Lilith, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to check it out too. Good for you, Lilith. Hopefully everybody has not noticed, but I did modify it now. Now it does say Monday, but it happens to me. It does. But now I just added out, Lilith, like 4 or 5 other lives. Maybe my days are all mixed up. I have no idea. I'm gonna go see what mistakes I've made. Jasmine, I cherish you and me so very much. And how is the rest of the week going to go for you, and why this week? Now, I don't know. Was Swanson still sticking around with us, or was Swanson gone, just kind of said hi and laughed? I know. Cute, isn't it, Jasmine? How is the rest of the week going to go? Let's go see. How is the rest of the week going to go? I know, Lilith. I had no idea. Seriously, I was all confused in my days. I'm like, Sunday? No way. This is not possible. My kids were supposed to have school today. It's storm. There's no school. We're on the wrong date. Oh, you are there. Hello, Watson. All right, so I have over here Knight of Cups followed out by the King of Pentacles. I also have the Devil. So, okay, the rest of the week between you guys, I'm going to have to say over here, there is a little bit of control. We're kind of playing around with things here. So there's going to be a little bit of manipulation onto his side to try and get what he wants and to try to really just get what he wants, obviously. But I feel as though the week is going to go okay. It's going to go okay. It's not going to be fantastic. It's not going to be bad. It's just going to be okay. I feel as though at some point you're going to end up, you know, meeting each other, and things are just going to go as is. So things are going to be good. For the 18th night, though, they also say Sunday. All right. Thank you, Lilith. I will go and... that is so hilarious. Okay. I'm going to go and check that out. That is so funny. You know, Lilith, when I reschedule the lives, YouTube automatically asks me, do you want to, you know, reschedule with the same information? And I'm like, yes. And I guess I just kind of forgot to put the actual day on the top of the live. Yeah, I guess that's what happened. I'm going to go and check all that out after. Thank you for letting me know. Now I know there's even more mistakes. It's really bothering me. Okay, so let me go and see. Okay. Okay, let's go and see that for the date and everything. Obviously, I believe it is going to depend upon his schedule, because his schedule must change all the time depending on the clients and, you know, what really goes on for him. I know. I hope everybody's like you, Lilith. Sheesh. Ah, you go back to work on Wednesday. Thank you, Laura, for sending out the questions. I'm going to go and check that out, sweetie. Thank you, Lilith. I'm going to go and validate all of that. I can't believe I made... Well, I do believe, because it's just a Lisa thing. It's the type of things that I do. But I'm going to go and fix it. Let me say it that way. So which day are you going to most likely end up being, you know, meeting? I feel like a Wednesday would be a good moment to meet. I kind of feel like it's that middle of the week. It's not quite at the beginning where we have all that rush, and it's not quite at the end where we're feeling so anxious and we're so tired that we just can't meet you anymore. So I'm going to say I feel as though you're going to agree upon the Wednesday. That being said, I don't believe it's always going to be the Wednesday. Once in a while it's going to be the Wednesday, but I don't think you're actually going to have that fixed date on the Wednesday you see each other every single week. Does Y really want to see you as he says he wants to see you back? Okay, let's go see. Let's go and see that right away. Aha! Okay, Laura, I'm coming over to your reading here while, you know, husband is outside. Okay. We have freedom is what you have, is what you're saying here, Laura. Yes, I know. When husband is gone, that just gives us that freedom. So let's go see. I'll be with you in just one moment. You are the following one, Laura. So, as for, does W really want to see you, as he really says that he wants to, for you know what? It is going to be a definite yes. I'm seeing over here that we really want to see you for that. We really, you know, there's a lot of passion going on over here. There's a lot of wanting to meet. And so I'm definitely going to have to say, he's not lying. It's a definite yes. I know, Laura. That's called freedom is what that is. And that is sweet. So let me go see over here, Laura. Let me go find your questions in your last moments of freedom. Let me just scroll on up. And go and find your questions here that I was babbling on through, and I did not actually see your questions. So let me go see, unless maybe you wrote it in the, no, you did not. Okay, hold on, because I actually did not see them, which is a little bit worrisome. I did not see them into the chat as I was, yeah, I don't see your questions anywhere, sweetie. Lilith, do you see, or Watson, do you see Laura's questions that they're supposed to be posted, but I'm not seeing anything. I don't have anything here at all. Okay, you sent, oh, I've got you, Laura. I've got you. They're with your sent by PayPal. It is such a tiny little message. Okay, sweetie, here we go. Cancer's energy. Let's go for it. And welcome to everybody who has just joined us. I don't know why, Laura. I was looking for a bigger paragraph. All right, it's a me thing. So, Cancer's energy. Let's go and discover that. What do we have in Cancer's energy? Cancer's energy right now is about not wanting to make a decision. Right now, we are staying into that. I am not happy, but you know what? I'm comfortable. So I kind of feel like we're staying into that comfortable position right now where not everything is just kind of changing around and everything is a little bit complex. But this is what we're doing. We are into our thoughts. We're into our headspace. The reason why we're kind of just sticking where we are right now is a certain afraid of being stuck. We're afraid of endings, and this is something I had not yet seen into this reading, I have to say, Laura. We're afraid that something is going to end. We're afraid that we're afraid of what's going to happen whenever we end something, wherever it is. May it be an ending with you, may it be an ending with her or with anybody else. We are afraid of endings. So because we're afraid of endings, we're still kind of always pushing off the whole thing over here. So I definitely have to say that this is about being into this comfortable zone where we love you. We don't like the situation we're in, but it's okay. We're willing to live with it at the moment. So this is where we're at right here, right now at this moment. Let me go see what's he's been up to. Very good question. What has he been up to? What has he been up to? Let's go see. All right, so I'm seeing over here, what has he been up to? He's been home, basically, not really doing all that much. I'm seeing over here that we're trying to face our fears. We're trying to take control of our life, and we're trying to give ourselves some freedom over here. But we're just not feeling empowered. We have a lot of fears of change. We're trying to play it safe as best as possible, but sometimes we kind of feel like we have that bad planning going on. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here that we do have a broken family. We do have an unhappy home, and we're kind of stalling. This is really about indecisions and delays. But what has he been doing? Nothing really much, quite frankly. I feel as though everything has been pretty much stagnant. If you're wondering if there's anybody else, I'm not seeing anybody else. He has not yet changed his mind, neither about, staying with her. He does not want to stay with her. But this is really about having that unhappy home. So I kind of just feel like he's been doing not much, kind of just laying low. It would be so much easier for him, Laura, to just decide to turn that page. What's energy into their home? Well, that kind of answers it, doesn't it? Let me go and see with another deck and go and find out what energy is going on. What energy is going on into their home? All right, so I'm getting over here the Wheel of Fortune. I'm also getting the Six of Swords followed out by the Eight of Cups. I also have the Nine of Cups over here in the Page of Wands. So what I do have to say, the energy going on into the home is about not quite wanting to leave yet. We're not ready for that. My Eight of Cups is in a reverse position. We're not ready to leave, but we are definitely thinking about it. Again, Six of Swords, reverse position. So I feel as though into the home right now, it is somewhat of a toxic environment. It's not somewhere that we would like to be in. But that being said, I kind of feel like we're making ourselves a little bit stuck onto this. We've kind of put our pause into our Wheel of Fortune, onto our path, our divine timing, because we're choosing to stick around. So he's a little bit playing around with faith right here is what I have to say. That being said, what he is ultimately looking for is that Nine of Cups and those new beginnings. But is he going to be able to do so? He's a little bit like our, I think this is a lizard. He's a little bit like our lizard over here, and he's just kind of pondering. He's pondering these new beginnings and how to move upon them. So this is the energy that is going on at home. I'm going to say toxic, but livable. Is your true love on Tinder? And should you put a pic? Hello, Gabby. Let me go and see that. Let's go and find that out. I'm going to check it out with the pendulum also. We're going to do a double here. Let's go see. Hold on. Let's just kind of scroll on down. Let's go over here. All right. So, is your true love on Tinder, and should you put a pic? Okay, is true love on Tinder? I'm going to say no, beautiful soul, but love is on Tinder. Love is there. Love can definitely be there for you. So I am going to say, you know, whatever comes into your path, whether love comes on in, it's experiences, it's different things that, you know, you learn from, it's knowing new people. It's a lot of new enjoyable activities. So what I can say for you, Gabby, is if you want to get out of that routine and you want to meet people, you know what? New people are onto your path also on the way to meeting that true love. But is your true love on Tinder? Anyways, not at the moment. Maybe within, you know, the following year or so, maybe your true love will appear there. But at the moment, I'm going to say no. Should you put a picture? Well, if you want to get more invites, I do believe that if you do put a picture, you will definitely get more people who will be contacting you, beautiful. So, Gabby, I'm going to say yes for the pic. I'm going to say, is your true love there? Not at the moment, sweetie. I will go and validate with the pendulum, though. Then going after your work, dream, and workout. You've been keeping busy, Laura. Oh, all right. See you later, sweetie. Freedom time is over. Love you, Laura. Have a beautiful evening. I get you. Gabby, let me go see. Is Gabby's true love on Tinder? Please, Spirit, please do let us know. Is this a yes or is this a no? Is Gabby's true love on Tinder? And I am getting over here a circle. Now, pendulum onto this channel. Circle is a no. So this is going to be a no for the true love. Should you put a pic? Definitely, sweetie. Hwanson. Let's go do a little bit of Hwanson time. And let's start off with that new deck because I like it. Okay, hold on here. Let me just go over here. Oh, hold on just a second. I have Renata. Renata, where are you, beautiful? And if you could please post your questions, I will be answering you, sweetie. While I'm waiting for Renata, I am going to answer, I'm going to be answering Hwanson into the meanwhile. Since you are here, I will do you in little parts and parcels. So let's go and see. a general reading and a love reading. I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday. I'm going to use this deck over here, this new one that we both really, that we all enjoy oh so very much. And I'm going to use it for you, and I'm going to use it for her. So where is that beautiful Renata? Renata by PayPal, whoever that is, onto this channel here. If you want to make yourself shown, it's going to be your turn. And meanwhile, let's move on over here to Juanson. So this is going to be love reading Juanson and love reading after for Justice. Justice, we're going to throw in some charms to come in here. Look at that. I'm getting healthy choices, abundance, talking, and having those sunglasses. Now, those sunglasses, what I'm getting over here is about watching. It's about looking. It's about looking at all different kind of things over here. So I kind of feel like you need to take these sunglasses off. I feel like you've been watching and you've been pondering a bunch of things, but it is just time to do something about it. So that being said, we need to talk. We need to show our interest. We need to start conversing a little bit more. That being said, I'm not saying that we should contact and we should say, let's go out for a brioche or for a coffee or for, how do you call them? Abuelita, that hot chocolate you like, Watson. So what I can say over here, this is not about that. It's just about slowly starting to talk. A hello here and there. That's it. That's all. But I am getting over here that you're keeping in abundance. You're keeping that positive mindset. You're still taking those beautiful, good choices in love, in life. And this is about taking care of yourself and just kind of moving on forward one little step at a time. So Spirit seems to be telling me here, for you anyways, that this is what we have to do. We have to work on starting to make those tiny little steps. All right, let's go and see over here. Let's go see what I've got going on. So, for Jasmine, I'm getting that there is some, not Jasmine, for Justice, I'm getting a coffin. I'm getting, so there's going to be some endings. There's going to be some new beginnings coming in here. But with these new beginnings and these endings, what are we going to have, Watson? We're going to be having that growth. We're going to be having those changes, that liberation, a certain transition. I feel as though Justice is slowly removing all that toxicity, all that stuff that is just not good into her life, and she's bringing in the good. So this is good. It's about her being into a transition right now. It's about her. Again, she has the exact same card as you. She has over here the healthy choices. I feel as though this is what she has to do. She has to make the right choices that are just simply the very best for her. As soon as she does make those choices, she is going to be happier. She's going to be taking care of herself more. And I feel like this is definitely something that she needs to work upon. This is all about, also about getting back out there. This is what she needs. She knows that she needs to do that. She has to stop isolating herself. She has to stop keeping herself into this little prison that she has, created for herself with all these walls and these barriers where she's letting absolutely nobody in. This is just about looking at that golden mirror, looking at oneself, seeing what we want, what we don't want, what we have to get rid of, and start moving on forward. And I feel like this is what she wants. She wants something that is completely new over here. So this is what I'm getting for the moment. So Juanton, I did your love reading and Justice. I will be back for the rest of the reading in a few moments. I still don't have Renata. Who is beautiful Renata by PayPal? I am missing Renata. In the meanwhile, hold on here. Hello, IG. How are you doing, sweetie? How is your day today? Are you feeling good? Have things, did you send that text out there, IG? And meanwhile, Aphrodite, goddess of love, could you please post me your questions, beautiful soul? And I'm going to go and see over here. Gabby on Jasmine, where is my true love and how does he look like? You need to be careful. Your true love can be modified a little bit by time, right? So just be a little bit careful by that. So let's go and see over here. Where is your true love and what does he look like? Yeah, you know that you can do this. You don't need those sunglasses. Although that reminds me of a Corey Hart song that my brother used to absolutely love. I wear my sunglasses at night, and I don't care. I don't remember what it was. Anyways, a flashback into the past. Thank you, beautiful IG. I will be with you in a few moments to make your heart just feel so much better, IG. Hopefully, anyways. So let me go and see over here. Gabby, where's your true love? Where is your true love? I don't know exactly where your true love, but how does it look like? Okay, I'm actually going to tell you, I feel like your true love lives approximately at this moment about 2 hours from your place. Where is that exactly? I don't know, but it's about 120 minutes away. That being said, they seem to be tall. They seem to have light brown hair, kind of like some blonde highlights going on. I do feel as though they do have some light colored, not light, they have light brown eyes is what I was going to say. I'm not seeing any tattoos. I kind of feel like they have some dimples, which is really cute. So they have dimples when they do smile. I feel like they are of the astrological sign. For some reason, I'm getting here the sign of Virgo. Right now, this person is in their studies. They're studying something that I feel has to do with accounting. They are about 2 years older than you, and you are going to be meeting them in about 2 years from now into the month of May. So this is what I'm seeing for you, sweetie. So in about 2 years from now into the month of May, you're going to be meeting this, well, maybe by then he's going to be an accountant. I know, sweetie, I know. And that can change, beautiful. It can change everything you do. You could go on Tinder, you could put that beautiful picture out of yourself, and you could just change the whole faith altogether, beautiful. You could. Do we have Aphrodite over here who has posted the question? You're feeling anxious today, sweetie? Okay, we're going to check that out, IG. I'm going to make you feel better. You are going to leave this room feeling better. I promise, sweetie. I promise you. Okay, so Aphrodite, still no news yet. Okay, that is all good. So I'm going to move on over here to Jasmine. So why is it complicated when it comes to a committed relationship? It's not that it's complicated, sweetie. It's complicated because of the person that you're involved with. Well, older than you is not bad, Gabby. Usually the men are older than us. Usually they are. Callie, how are you doing, my beautiful soul? So nice to see you. It is nice to see you out there, beautiful. I hope that you're healthy. I hope that you don't have, you know, any of that COVID going around. And I hope that things are getting into their place for you, Callie. So nice to see you, sweetie. Yeah, we've changed our lives, Callie. We're now at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So what I'm getting over here, I know, beautiful, that means a lot. What I'm getting here is that, you know what, it's not that, okay, relationships are complicated to begin with. Anybody is going to agree upon that. But this is truly about, it's the situation that's complicated because he's really, really busy. And I feel as though he wants a relationship, but he kind of wants it a little bit part-time. He's not quite ready at this moment into his life to spend so much time just, you know, dedicated to a love relationship. And this is why it's seeming like this. Now, if Paolo and you were first friends with benefits, why did he treat you like a girlfriend after you physically met? Well, you know what? Let me go see. Hello to Marcus. How are you doing, sweetie? So if Paolo and you were friends, were first friends with those, you know, that candy, those benefits, how come he treated you that way? Quite frankly, I feel as though, I feel like it's a little bit the way that you felt. Thank you, beautiful IG. I feel like it's a little bit the way that you felt into all of this. You felt like this is the way that things were going. And I do not feel as though he wanted you to think that you guys were necessarily friends with benefits. It's not the vibe that he wanted to give out. It's a little bit what you appropriated maybe to yourself, but it's not what he wanted, seriously. So, you know, I just feel as though he wanted to treat you like the lovable person that you are, and that's it. And, you know, quite frankly, friends with benefits or, you know, a relationship, honestly, everybody needs to treat you with the utmost respect, sweetie, and just so much love in all times, okay? Renata is Wendy. Well, thank you, Lilith. My gosh. Okay. So, okay, hold on. Let me write me now that I have my investigator who's following all these informations. Okay, so please, Wendy, beautiful. Did you already post your questions, my sweetie? Hold on. There is something here. You broke up with him. Yeah. He's been in your energy. How does he feel about you? Okay, I've got you, Wendy. That is your question. I'm going to answer you in just one moment, okay, Wendy? And then I'm moving on over to our dear friend, IG. So, Jasmine, are Y and U still into that invisible thing? Let me go see into that label, as we should say. So, are Y and U still into that sugar invisible label? I am going to definitely say yes. It is a yes, but I do have to put a little bit of a pause onto this. I do want you to know that since you are not seeing each other all that often anymore, I feel like you might get a little bit less gifts. But, you know, I don't know. I don't think you're in it for the gifts. I think you're in it for the love. I think you want to be with him truly, sweetie. How did Y feel about that peaceful contract discussion you had? Let me go and see. And I'm going to go see after how he's going to be manipulative. So how does he feel about this contract? Quite sweetly here, beautiful. I feel as though we're okay into this. I feel as though we would actually prefer it to be maybe, I feel like we would continue to have that candy, but I mean, since we can't have it, we're going to do what we have and what you're willing to give, because that is a time that he's willing to give you also, and that he's willing to offer to you. So I'm going to say that we are feeling quite fine with that. That being said, let me go and see what's going on with that, you know, manipulation. How will Y be manipulative this week? Let's go see. How is he going to be doing that? Okay, you know what? He's going to be manipulative with your beautiful emotions, sweetie. You know when he doesn't text you and you're like, oh, why didn't you text me? And what's going on? And I just really want that connection. This is a little bit where I'm seeing he's going to play his card. He knows that you like when he writes back whenever you write to him. And so he knows that this does bother you. And so this is the way that he's going to a little bit manipulate you. So if you do not receive a message right away, this is why. It's a little bit of a game that he is playing because he knows that this does bother you. So that is the way that he's going to be manipulative this week. Now, is he going to be more texting between you and you this week? And is he going to be texting? Who is going to do better with texting you? Good. That is good. Yes. You know what, sweetie? I really just feel as though I'm going to take some cards out over here and see, you know, what I can find out. But I kind of feel as though, like whatever he tells you, it's truly what he means. And I feel like his silence speaks for a lot whenever he does not speak. I feel like he's just not into that motion. So what's going to be going on when he speaks to you about trying to text you more? I feel as though he is going to try to do his very best to communicate with you more or onto a more respectful type of a basis. But is that going to be enough for you? That is still left to be seen. I mean, if he texts you 3 times a week, but you want him to text them 7 times a week, then you're still not going to be quite satisfied. I feel as though the best understanding that you can get into this, Jasmine, is that whenever you do text, it would be really nice for him to text back. Just a question of respect. Other than that, I feel like you're absolutely and completely fine into all of this. So as far as you have, and actually I have to say, if you're able to come to that agreement of whenever I do text you, if you could just please, you know, acknowledge that I did write you back at some point during the day, it would be absolutely fine. I don't feel like he needs to text you back within an hour or so, but it is always respectful at some point during the day to at least write back. And I feel as though he is going to be trying to do some, I feel like he's going to try and do some modifications onto that side for you, sweetie. So I really feel like he's trying to put in some effort. I just don't feel as though he is completely there and wanting to have a full-time relationship. So I really feel like the contract that you have is a good contract, and I feel like it's really doing good for, I feel like it's doing good for you guys to go this way. The other way, there was too much pressure and it would have just ended up just, you know, exploding. That being said, do I see any children or do I see any marriage between both of you guys? At this moment, my beautiful soul, as much as I would like to tell you a yes, I'm just not seeing it, sweetie. So I'm going to have to say a no onto this one for the moment, but who knows? Things do change. And that would be later. When is he going to let you know? I feel like he's going to let you know when you're, you know, when that time is just good here, sweetie. I don't feel that he's going to let you know a long time in advance. Let me go see. Okay. Kind of feel like this is actually going to be happening, sweetie. I feel like on Tuesday he's going to let you know when you guys are going to meet. So I'm going to say on Tuesday here. Let me go and see Renata. Hopefully that has helped you, my beautiful soul. Then I'm moving over to our friend IG over here. So Wendy, you broke up with your Sag a year ago. He's been in your energy and you want to know how he feels about you. Let's go and see that. And let me just go and make sure that you did not have any other questions that were related over here. Okay, Wendy? Okay. Hello, La Vie. How are you doing? Rafael Fonseca. Nice to see you. So, Wendy, let's go and see this over here. Shakira, hello, beautiful, and thank you for your donation, sweetie. Okay, Wendy, let's go see what's going on with this energy, okay? I'm getting the sun. I'm getting some clarity. I'm getting over here that I'm getting like everything is out. I kind of feel like the page has been turned over here. I'm seeing over here that we're not really planning towards anything. I am also getting the ace. I feel like at this moment anyways, as for your ex, I do not feel as though your ex is into a relationship right now. So I am going to tell you that I do feel as though they are single. That being said, I kind of feel like we're just trying to work onto ourselves lately. I feel as though we're trying to work a lot onto our career side, our work. We're trying to advance onto that side. Hello, the four elements. So what I am going to tell you over here is I feel like within the time that has passed on by, we have gotten a lot of clarity, but I feel like we have moved on to try to concentrate a little bit more with towards work. I feel like we have figured out a lot of things into the past, what was good, what was not good. But as of, you know, is there still that energy or what is going on? I kind of feel like we've turned the page here, sweetie. As much as I would so much love to say that, that, you know, he's still holding on to you or something, I'm going to have to say no onto this one. I do feel as though he does still hold on to you emotionally. I feel like you have brought a lot of goodness into his life, and that I see as a very, very positive side. But I kind of feel like he has moved on. That being said, you know, I feel like he's moved on. I feel like he's concentrating more on his career. But as I said, he is single. So, I mean, who's to say, you know, if you did end up into somewhat of a good terms, why not contact him just to be friends and see where that can bring you? You could always try that, sweetie, because I do feel as though he is single right now. So why not give it a chance, right? Unless you left on really bad terms, then I say just leave it as is. But other than that, I'm definitely going to have to tell you over here that, you know, if you don't give it a chance, how are you going to know? As for his energy, as I said, he's holding on to you. As for love, I kind of feel like that kind of went away. It's been quite some time, but he still does have some beautiful and deep feelings for you. So if you did not leave on bad terms, I'm going to say why not contact and try to become friends, right? Not for lovers, just for friends. See where that brings you, one step at a time. Hopefully that has helped you out, sweetie. Hello to HK, nice to see you. I'm now going to be moving over to IG, beautiful IG. Let's go and make you feel better, sweetie. So what is going on into Leo's world and mind today? Let's go over here. What is going on? What is going on in Leo's world and mine? So I am with IG, and then I'm going to be with Shakira is going to be the following reading. The 4 elements, thank you so very much for asking that. And yes, we will take care of you, sweetie. Okay, what I'm getting over here, IG, I am getting that we have into our mind right now, into our world, we have a lot of chemistry that is building up. This is about liking each other, but liking each other equally. I feel like as much as you do like, I feel as though as much as you do like Leo, I feel as though Leo also likes you just as much. Aphrodite, I will be with you in a few moments. As soon as I do get, I'm going to write it down. I don't quite have anything from you from, don't pose any questions right away. I don't have anything right now coming through PayPal. So give me a few minutes. Okay, Aphrodite? So IG, this is about you knowing, okay? And you knowing that how you feel towards him, he feels the exact same way towards you. And that is a beautiful thing, IG. It's about knowing that what we want right now with our hammer is we want to rebuild. This is what we want. We've been sabotaged enough. What we want right now is to rebuild. We are into a period of where there's a lot of different questionings coming up into our life. With these questions, we are trying to be persistent. We are trying to work through it. We're trying to get, with our sword and the rose over here, that clarity. We're trying to get that truth. We're trying to find that protection and that power and that force that is just going to bring us through to that beautiful chemistry that we do have over here. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, what is going on in Leo's mind and into Leo's world? It's about wanting to fix his life in order to be with you, in other words, is what he's doing. This is what he is up to, sweetie. He's trying to fix himself as best as can. Because we know, after a rupture, after, you know, a divorce, a separation, there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of unknown, there's a lot of everything kind of going on, and I just kind of feel like we're trying to work through this right now. So how are things between the Leo and his ex? Let's go to this deck over here. Actually, no, I am feeling Alice in Wonderland. Let's go see. So how are things between the Leo and his ex? Welcome to everybody who is here, and thank you everybody for your beautiful patience. So let's go see for IG what is going on with Leo and the ex over here. And you know what? Today is perfect, IG. It is seriously, one is right after the other. I cannot even skip one of them, sweetie. It is perfect. So what I do have, what is going on between Leo and the ex? 4 of Cups pretty much shows you, you know, the feelings and what is going on. This is about being into a very turbulent situation. It's kind of like being lost at sea, and for quite some time you're feeling alone into all of this until you find that light, until you find that shining light. How do you call it? We call it a phare in French. That sea light that you see that comes from that tower there. So anyways, what I do have to say over here is I do feel as though this is about finding that shining light. And IG, I don't want you to forget, I know that you're anxious. I know that you have a lot of you do have some sadness, you have some frustration, you have a lot of questions that kind of, you know, bubble through your mind all the time. And I want you to know that he is truly, and he has been very interested in you in quite some time. So I don't want you to forget that over here, sweetie. I want you to know that he is interested in you and that he wants to be with you. And I don't want you to forget that, okay? So whenever you do have any of those doubts, please remember what I just told you. He does want to be with you. He does want to rebuild his life with you in it. As for Leo and the ex, we are lost over here. There's a lot of information that we kind of, I know, sweetie, he hasn't replied. Maybe it's, oh gosh, if you only knew IG. No. This is just, you know, I get it. I just get it so very much. This is something. Kelly, if ever you want to write me an email, send me an email, okay, sweetie? IG, seriously, what I am, you know, I get you. The full moon is, as much as it's lovable and we love it so much and it has so much power, everything that comes around it can either destroy or do great things. So what I do have to say over here is don't let that full moon attack you. This is a wolf moon, eh? Be careful. Let it go on by, okay? It's going to last a couple of days. It's going to leave, sweetie. Your anxiety, I know your anxiety. You need to remember and listen to this. If you know, come back and listen to this reading. It's at 45 minutes, okay? Remember that you are strong, you're beautiful, and he is so much interested in you. But you know, sometimes people don't write back to us. We have to, you know, I know, sweetie, I know, IG. You know what? I overthink an awful lot of things too. And whenever somebody doesn't write back to me right away, I find it so frustrating. That's it. Thank you. It's a lighthouse, Swanson. Thank you. My gosh. I should have thought of the Paw Patrol. I would have thought of the lighthouse. You know, IG, overthinking is something that we do. It is something that can do a lot of good things because we can figure out a lot of things and find out, you know, sometimes little ways through things. But sometimes it's just not good. So please, you know, this full moon is strong. Try to put those anxieties aside as much as you can. Take yourself a nice hot bath. Take yourself a nice drink. I don't know, Bailey's, glass of wine, cognac. Relax your beautiful body, sweetie. Whenever he writes, you know that he is going to write back. But, you know, we have to be patient, right? We can't hammer on in because he is rebuilding and he doesn't not want that pressure. And that's perfect. It is perfect. That is just great, sweetie. And you know what? Whenever he is going to have that time to write back, maybe he's been crazy. You know, maybe he's been crazy busy all day, IG, and he just has not had the time to write back to you. I know. Oh gosh. You know, I have 3 kids, and sometimes, you know, messages, I get back to them like 3-4 days later. Seriously, I have to make great efforts to do that. So stay strong, beautiful. The fact that he's not answering your message right away has nothing to do with the intent that he has towards you. Please do remember that, beautiful. He has an awful lot going on into his world right now. Between, you know, him and to his ex over here, it is just, you know, it is bad. It is bad. There's a lot of manipulation coming on over from her side, and she is just trying to reverse him as much as possible. So whatever I'm seeing over here is just bad. She is not being nice with him at all. So we need to take that in account also, that every single day he is just kind of being hammered by all different kind of demands and all different kind. I feel like she does still message him and stuff. So he does receive all different kind of messages coming from her that are not all that nice. And he does have to talk with her, you know, because there is that kid and everything. I know, IG. I know you're caught just into a position that is very, very difficult. But you need to know that if you're going to win this and you are onto that right path, you need to stay patient. You need to be that one who's not pesty. You need to be that one who is just there whenever he needs you to be there, you know, and just get closer and closer and closer. And then you're just going to be that person that we just cannot at any moment forget to text you. Okay. So let's go see over here. Okay. So Callie, don't forget, sweetie. Send me that email. I'll help you out as much as I can. Okay, Callie, go for it, sweetie. Open up your soul to me into an email, and as usual, you know, I write back. IG, what is going to be the outcome between the Leo and his ex? Okay, Queen of Wands, she is completely reversed, okay? Nothing good coming out over here. This is all about overbearing, demanding, spiteful. This is about wanting his whole world and just trying to ruin it as much as we can. So nothing good is coming out of this. This is a definite no. Nothing has changed onto that energy. Now, how does a Leo feel about you right now? Let's go and do that. Yes. Oh, the outcome between them. It's bad. It's bad, sweetie. It is a definite no. She is trying to hurt him as many places as she can. I kind of feel like they a little bit kind of have to have a little bit of that that contact here and there. But if they could not have any contact whatsoever, that would be best. She's always trying to get back to him is what she's doing, IG. She wants him back, and she does not want him to be with anybody else. So, she's going to try and sabotage and just really hurt, as much as she can. It is not a good situation. She is not a friendly, lovable person. Anyways, maybe she is, but not into this point of rupture. Hello, Shirte Haksa. Nice to see you, sweetie. How does Leo feel about you right now, my beautiful soul? You are that queen. You are that beautiful queen that we are looking towards. You are reliable. You are generous. We are looking towards the future with you. So this is about you being that queen and him being that king. But very important message coming on out about healing, moderation, bringing things into balance, and getting that certain guidance. So please don't ever forget that, my beautiful. Don't forget, you need to keep things in balance. So whenever you do have that thought today of saying, I'm going to text back, maybe he didn't get it, don't do it. Not today, sweetie, okay? Maybe tomorrow, send him out a message. How was your day with your kid yesterday? Did you have a good day? Ask him a question back instead of just wishing him a nice day with his kid. If you send a question out, he's going to answer you back because it was an actual question and not an affirmation or a wishing. That's what you have to work on. Work on sending him things out that actually has a question to it. Now, why hasn't Leo messaged you back? Let's go and see. Why has Leo not messaged you back? So why hasn't Leo messaged you back? And what is going to be Leo's next actions towards you? Okay, right now he has not messaged you back. I feel like he really is quite busy. And I feel as though he's a little bit stuck into his dreams, into his wants. I feel as though he was trying to cultivate his hopes and his dreams and everything that he would like to have with you. But at the same time, he is taking his time because he is afraid to move too quickly. He's afraid of being hurt. And that's really important to remember. He does not want to be hurt. He's still into that healing process onto the other side of being burned onto the other side. So it's going to be important for him to just really take it step by step. Now, I feel as though he has simply just been busy, and I also feel as though he doesn't feel like he needs to reply back to that. And as strange as that might seem for you and I, because I would definitely, from the moment I text to somebody something, I want to get a text back, right? If you say, have a nice day with your kids, I'll write back, thank you so very much. We're having a great time. But men don't always think that way, sweetie. They just take the message as is. Okay, she wanted me to have a good day with my kid. That's it. No other thoughts behind, sweetie. Men are truly from Mars and women are truly from Venus. So why has he not texted you back? He did not feel like it was necessary to text you back onto that. And he's not doing it to hurt you, sweetie. Which is why I am saying, please, next time you do text back, maybe tomorrow would be my suggestion. Write back with a question. How was your day with your kid yesterday? Was it fun? What did you guys go do? Ask him an actual question. He'll reply to you. Let me go see what's going to be the Leo's next actions towards you. Leo's next actions, Chariot, moving on forward towards you. Okay, but we are still a little bit afraid, so we're still a little bit onto that brake pedal. I'm getting over here the moon. So, the moon is telling me that we have a lot of goodness. We have a lot of things that we want to tell you, but there are some things that we're simply not saying. Yes, there are some things that we're kind of hiding from you because we don't want to show you our pain. We don't want to show you our vulnerability. But the next actions towards you is truly to solidify this relationship. And I'm going to say within the following, this week you should be meeting him. But I do feel as though every single time you're going to meet is every single time you're going to solidify this relationship. So the next action is simply, in his mind, in Leo's mind, it's not about looking 6 months forward. It's about taking one step at a time, one date at a time. So the next actions is to ask you out to go and do something to meet up with you. What is going to be the outcome between the Leo and you? Let's go and do that. Hello, R. Nice to see you. Oh, I will check that out, Shurte. Thank you so very much, sweetie. I will check that out in a few moments, okay? I feel like you're going to be getting him in trouble if she sees his phone, sweetie. Thank you, Lilith. IG, what's going to be the outcome between Leo and you? Beautiful. You're becoming that queen over here. You're becoming that beginning. You're becoming that collaboration. You're becoming that person that we just don't want to leave behind. So the outcome is about a relationship for both of you guys. What's going to be happening into the next 2 weeks and advice? Let's go and do that. Advice and next 2 weeks. What is going on? I feel like we're going to go over here. Here we go. This is for the next 2 weeks. Advice is coming up with a different deck. Thank you, RR. So let's go see what's going to happen with the Leo into the next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks, what we've got getting that fresh start. We have wanting to get a certain spontaneity, wanting to be a little bit carefree is what I'm seeing. This is about trying to take our responsibility, trying to take our power of position, and trying to build again a solid foundation. But within this solid foundation, we do need to maintain a certain order. We do need to respect certain rules. So I feel as though we're trying to get back on track is what we're doing within the following 2 weeks. Now, that being said, we are slowly moving towards you with the Knight of Pentacles. We're going to be somewhat simple. We're not going to be all that direct, but we're going towards that steady progress. So this is about sticking to the plan, being with you, but one single step at a time. So you are definitely going to be meeting him. There's no doubt about that. Thank you, Lilith. It is simply a question of slowly taking our time to get there. So I feel like within the following 2 weeks, you should be meeting him 2, maybe 3 times. Let's go and get that advice on Leo. Let's go for that one card of advice that I have for you. Let's go and see that. Advice on Leo. What do we have? Let's go and discover this. Thank you again, everybody, for your beautiful patience. Advice on Leo for IG. What do I have over here? 10 of Pentacles. It's about building a family. It's about getting that legacy. It's about getting that wealth and moving on forward. But we're unable to do it right now. So the best advice that I can tell you at this moment is we're not ready to build something very strong right now. So I feel like you're going to stay into this position for a good 2 months where you're dating, you're doing things here and then, you're seeing each other. But I don't want you to expect anything very grounding right away. He is just not able to give you that right now. So advice on Leo, take your time. This is about moving forward into emotion, starting to take actions towards creating that relationship together. Always one step at a time. What's the Leo worried about right now? Let's go see what's the Leo worried about right now and what's going to happen in the next 3 months between the Leo and you. So what is the Leo worried about right now? Hope. The Leo is worried about the future. The Leo is worried about what he wants and what he desires. He's always a little bit worried about being burned again in love. He's always a little bit worried about what's going to happen with the ex over there. So what, is Leo worried about right now? He's worried about love, basically. He's worried about the ex who just, you know, never stops the nagging and, you know, the continuous backstabbing. Yes, sure, Kay, I will do you next. Okay, sweetie, I promise you. Then I'm going to move over to Shakira. So this is what he's worried about, sweetie. Let me go see what's going to happen into the next 3 months between you guys. Let's go and find that out. So what is going to happen into the next 3 months? And thank you for letting us know, Shirte. You know what? If you don't ask, you'll never know, right? You'll be next, sweetie. So what's going to happen in the next 3 months between Leo and your beautiful self? This is about holding on to you more and more. I feel as though within the following 3 months, you're becoming so much more important. You're beginning the relationship. I feel like the beginning of that grounding of, you know, girlfriend and boyfriend is going to start. So I feel as though it's about starting to look towards a future together instead of just taking it day by day. And will everything go fine with closing the house? Have you worked upon that, sweetie? That is nice. Let me go see. Let me go see if the Leo's going to reach out soon after. It is my pleasure, sweetie. I've got you, Lilith. I've got you, Shirte, also. So is everything going to go fine with closing of that house? 9 of Pentacles, happiness, accomplishment, comfort, and prosperity, abundance, joy. Definite yes, sweetie. Definite yes. Let me go see if Leo is going to be reaching out soon for you. Let me go see that. Is the Leo going to reach out soon? I am getting over here adventure. I'm getting beginning. I'm getting action. I'm getting some happiness. I'm getting that he is going to be reaching out to you. I feel like at some point this week, for some reason, I'm getting Wednesday or Thursday. We're going to be feeling a little bit sad about ourselves. And you know what? I feel like we're going to want to meet you and you're just going to bring that joy back into his life. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, hello to Zara. Nice to see you. That this is a yes. Okay. It is a yes. He is going to be reaching out soon, my beautiful soul. Thank you, Lindsay, by the way. Beautiful IG, I hope that it was able to appease, can you say that in English? I think you can, to make you feel better anyways. I feel as though you're moving into that right direction, but I just kind of feel like sometimes us women, we have an idea, the men have another idea, and they just don't compute together, beautiful soul. So thank you, Lilith. Okay. So I do have to say over here, I think 6:15, Lilith. If we have enough people, 6:15. Otherwise, 6, Lilith. Okay. So IG, I feel like you're moving into that right direction. He still does care for you so very much, beautiful. You just need to take it day by day. Don't worry about the ex. The ex is no longer, she is there because she's annoying, but she's no longer into his heart. Hopefully that has helped you out, my beautiful soul. IG, please let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, okay? And let me go see over here if you should text. Shirte, and then I'm going to move over to Shakira and Jasmine and the 4 elements. Let me go see if you should text him, okay? Because you feel like things are not really going all that well. So should you send R a good night message? Let's go see. You're playing with fire, my beautiful soul. There's nothing wrong with fire. Let's go see. Should you send R a good night message right now? Should you do that? I know that your heart is probably palpitating at the idea, and you probably even have it already texted out onto your phone, just waiting to click that send button. Let's go see. Should you do it? Ace of Wands reverse, telling me that is a no. I know that you do have that desire. I know that you would like to do it, and I'm getting my Queen. I just feel as though if you do this, sweetie, it might just not be that time. Anyways, not tonight. Don't send a good night message tonight. I feel that yes, most likely you are right. He is unhappy with her at this moment. I just don't feel like the good night. It might be a little bit too bold. Why don't you try to send him a message tomorrow? Say, oh, hi, how are you doing? Or, something of the such. Or wishing you a nice day. Just don't do it at night. I kind of feel like you're planting that that seed, and I just feel like the good night might just be a little bit too much at this moment. So I'm going to say good night, no. But if you do still have contact with him and you do talk with him every once in a while, send him a message tomorrow. Ask him how he's doing. Ask him if he wants to go out, you know, to grab a bite or something. But the good night, I'm going to say no. All my cards are saying no. This is bringing you trouble, sweetie. I kind of feel, you know, as much as things are not going good with the other, with his girlfriend, if the girlfriend sees, or, you know, there's ding dings going on his phone at this time at night, he's going to be in trouble, sweetie. And then he's going to be upset. I wouldn't do it. Not tonight. Okay, beautiful? As much as I know you would like to. Shakira. Let me go see what I can do for you, sweetie. Let me go and find you. Hopefully you're still into the chat over here. Shakira, here we go. A general. Let's go for that. A general reading for Shakira. Then I'm moving over to Jasmine, the 4 elements, HK. And let's go over here. So I am with beautiful Shakira. Thank you for your beautiful patience. Here we go. I am getting over here for Shakira. I'm getting somebody here who seems to be somewhat of a father figure, somebody who might be a little bit older. Somebody seems to be in control. Somebody seems to be watching over you, sweetie. May it be at work. May it be somebody who is around you who's a little bit older. Somebody is watching over you. Somebody feels as though it's important to do so and is watching out to make sure that you're okay. I kind of feel like right now might just be a little bit of a moment where we're a little bit disorganized, maybe a little bit overwhelmed by different things. My 2 of Pentacles is really about trying to balance things out, I feel. But it's really, really important into your life right now, as much into your personal life as work, to give that cooperation, to avoid different type of conflicts also. I feel like there's conflicts that could arise here and there that are not really necessary. So just be really careful for that. That being said, if there's somebody into your past that you're interested in, either you're going to have a recovery from it, so you're going to be feeling much better about it, or you're going to be having maybe a certain reconciliation. So maybe somebody from the past is coming back into your life, or maybe you're completely leaving them altogether. I'm getting over here that success is coming your way. I feel like more abundance. Work-wise, things are simply going to get better. I feel like new opportunities are coming in for you, most likely a promotion or maybe just a new income that's going to be coming out for you. But you're going to have to do a lot of hard work. You're going to have to be patient. And so this is what I'm seeing for you. Really important. Take action, live for that adventure, and just be fearless. And if you do that, if you want to bring somebody into your life, slowly they're going to start coming on in. So this is what I'm seeing for you, Shakira, at the moment, sweetie. If you had anything specific that you would like to know about, please do let me know. Let me go and see over here. And I do not have yet. Hold on. Okay. Jasmine, I'll be with you in just one moment. 4 elements. How does T. Leo feel about you currently? Let's go and do that. How does T, so Leo, feel about you currently for the 4 elements? Let's go and see. How does T. Leo currently feel about you? I am getting over here the 8 of Wands, followed up by the 9 of Swords. Okay, if this is, I don't know if this is for a reconciliation or not. If it's for a reconciliation, I am going to say I feel as though we are definitely thinking about you. A reconciliation could definitely be into the cards over here, but I feel like we're going to pass by friendship. Same thing. If you are not looking for a reconciliation and this is a beginning of a relationship, this person is interested in you, but they're interested in getting to know you a little bit more before anything comes on through. So I'm going to say Relationship, really, really important here to work onto that relationship, onto that friendship, build that beautiful foundation. And then either a relationship I feel is going to be born out of this, or there could very strongly be a reconciliation. As for how T Leo feels for you, T Leo truly does care for you. I feel as though we do want to move on forward, but more information is simply necessary right now. So either more time by oneself to figure things out, or if it's a beginning of a relationship, just get to know you a little bit more, sweetie. But the intents are definitely there. Everything is definitely positive onto that side. All right, hold on just over here. HK and Jasmine, I did receive your message, sweetie. So HK and Jasmine, then I'm moving over to RR. So HK, what's going to happen between you and James into the next week? Let's go see what's going to happen between you and James. Hopefully nothing but good things. Let's go find this out. Okay. It is my pleasure, the four elements. Thank you so very much for your beautiful patience. So HK, what do I have for you? Beautiful. I am getting over here somewhat of some beginnings, but we need to work really hard at it. So I'm going to say that we're following our heart. I feel like romance, something is starting to come on out over here. So I'm going to say there's a manifestation between you and James. Something is just going to become a little bit more clear this week. So, but I feel like it's going into a clarity of something beautiful, of something good. So I'm going to say either it's going to be more official, that you guys are truly together, or you're going to be seeing each other more. Maybe there'll be a declaration of, you know, I love you, or I really care about you. You're definitely moving on forward with James into a positive vibe, into a positive motion. This is about beginnings, but it's about beginnings with a lot of work and balancing things out. But I do have my Knight of Cups over here, who's following his heart. So James is following his heart into romance, into a certain declaration. So I feel as though we're just being that Prince Charming lover, and we're just slowly moving into something that is more important for you. So what's going to happen? I feel like you're going to solidify a little bit more this relationship, HK. Jasmine, let me go and get your questions, and then I'm moving over to RR. So are you the really person that has treated Y? Okay, let me go and see that, sweetie. Am I the only really person that has treated Y nicer than the others? Let's go and see that. Oh, Lilith, timestamp. I didn't do a timestamp, did I, for the four elements? Oh, no. That's why. Oh, sheesh. Thank you, Lilith. Thank you, the four elements. I missed you on that one. I'm sorry, Lilith. My gosh, I was all into my readings and I just kind of, yeah, I kind of missed that one. I'm sorry, and thank you. Please do forgive me. What I'm getting over here for you, Jasmine, are you really the only one who has done that? Yes, you are. You're the only one who has had that beautiful patience to kind of live through and go through whatever he is asking for right now, because he really is a complex soul. As much as you do love him and you care for him, sweetie, you know, he is not the easiest person to be around. So I'm definitely going to have to say that it's a yes here. Anastasia, hello and thank you. Still, Lilith, my gosh, I was just into my readings. I'm so sorry, Lilith. How have other women treated Y into the past before you? Let's go see that. Thank you, Anastasia. Don't be sorry. I am here for this, Anastasia. You can ask me every single day of, you know, 365 days into the year, if you will. I will never say a word, beautiful. You know what? We don't get the loving messages that we would like to have, Anastasia, from the people who do care about us. And I feel like it's important to get them. So don't feel sorry for that, sweetie. Don't. if they're not going to tell us, we have to tell ourselves, right? That's it. We got to go and get the channeled messages. So what I'm getting over here for you, Jasmine, how have other people treated him, other women? Kind of badly. Kind of feel like, you know, sometimes he just kind of, I feel as though sometimes he's been a little bit put onto the side. He's been a little bit discarded, maybe quickly, because he's not necessarily fitting into that form, into that formula that everybody would like to have, because of his character, because of what he does as a job also. But, you know, this is really what I'm seeing here, sweetie. I don't feel as though, I kind of feel like often, you know, if he was just not fitting into, you know, that beautiful picture frame that we all want to have, he was just kind of a little bit discarded. So I am going to say that he has been hurt into the past. Hello to M. Sean. Nice to see you, and thank you. Crystal, also beautiful. Are there any children for Y and you late into the future, let's say 2 years? Be careful, Jasmine. I will answer that question for you, but it's really far off, so don't hold on to this too much. It could change, okay? What I am seeing over here, Six of Pentacles, Justice. I'm getting the King of Pentacles. I'm still not seeing any, sweetie. I'm not seeing any. I kind of still feel as though we're looking for our way a little bit. We're trying to search what we're looking for. So I'm going to have to say a no onto this one. Well, why don't you meet after he's done with work on Wednesday? Let's go see. Thank you, Crystal. Well, why? And you meet after he's done with work on Wednesday. Two of Swords, Six of Swords. It's a great decision. It's a decision, I guess, that's going to have to be made on Sunday. Not on Sunday, but on Wednesday. I'm seeing here that we're definitely going to be deciding. I feel like it's a yes, but he could change his mind at the very last minute and just change everything here, sweetie. But I'm going to say yes. And let's go to your last question. Is Y doing his best by texting you like he said that he would? And I'm sure that he is, sweetie. Is he doing his best? He is. Look at that. Three of Pentacles. He's putting in as much as he can. Hello, Bobby. How are you doing? It's a yes. Look, we're trying. We're putting that wand into the ground. We're tired, but we're trying our very best as much as we can. So yes, there is some collaboration. And as much as maybe his effort is not quite enough for you, he is putting the effort in. Beautiful, Jasmine. Let me go on, see over here. RR does have a couple questions, so let's go for RR 3 questions, and here we go. 4 questions, RR. So D's current feelings for you, and is D keeping his options open? So let's start with the feelings for you. Here we go, RR. Thank you for your patience. So D's current feelings for you. So D's current feelings for you, and here we go. I'm getting a patience over here. I'm getting some transitions over here. You know what? I feel as though at this moment we're trying to be as open as possible, D. And this is going to answer a little bit your other questions that I'm kind of seeing come on through also. But I am going to take some more cards off of your other ones. Thank you, Bobby, and thank you, Crystal. D's current feelings for you is about having a lot of patience. We're trying to be as I feel as though we're trying to be as open as possible. We're trying to be as insightful. We're really just trying to work things out is what I'm seeing. We do care about you a lot. I do feel like we do love you. But we're having some difficulties, and I can see that because every you know, every once in a while, I kind of feel that there is a certain ending over here. Now, endings are not necessarily about finishing a relationship. It could be about thinking about trying to change things, trying to modify things to make them better because they are not right the way that they are. So the feelings for you, there's a lot of care, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of goodness in here, but there is some things that need to be done. As you said, you know, are D and you going to make through these obstacles? I'm going to answer that question because I see it right here, sweetie. It's a yes. You are going to make it through these obstacles. I feel as though the emotions are way too much there. The relationship is there. We are going to try and keep an open mind and see what could be possible. So are you going to make it through? I am going to tell you it is a yes. Let me go see, is D keeping his options open? Thank you, Jasmine. So is D keeping his options open? Let's go and see that. Okay, what I'm getting over here, are we keeping our options open? Absolutely not, sweetie. There's nobody else. There was only you and there's nobody else. If so, he's going to find a connection stronger than yours. It's a no, sweetie. There's nobody else. It is you and nobody else. I am getting over here being into that solitude, trying to keep our strength, but we do find it a little bit difficult at this moment. But are we keeping our options open? Absolutely not. We're not looking towards anybody else. We want to be with you. And if we're not with you, I feel as though we need a pause if that does not work out. But I don't feel like we're looking to that. We're not looking into the direction of what if it doesn't work out. We're looking into the direction of let's make this work out and let's just try and find a way to make it work out. So any other options? No. Are you going to make through this? Yes. Why? Because you are both open to make these changes, to listen, to modify some things that need modification. Hopefully that has answered your answers, RR. I'm going to move on over to Lindsay. Thank you, Stephanie, so very much. And thank you, RR, for your beautiful patience, by the way. Lindsay, let's go forward. I do have 2 questions of yours here, followed up by Anastasia and M. Sean. So, Lindsay, love reading. You're currently single, and is your future interior design business, is it going to succeed? That is nice. I like that, sweetie. I'm going to go with that one right away because I'm excited to go see. Let's go see, is your future interior design business going to succeed? Okay. It's a yes. It's a yes. I don't even feel as though you need to balance things out. I just feel like everything is just going to work out for you. Definite yes. We are moving forward over here in great success. Your emotions are going to be put into this. You're absolutely going to love this business venture that you're getting into. So it's a yes, no 2 ways about it. RR, thank you for your patience, and it is my great pleasure. You're going to get through this. So you know what, Lindsay? It's a yes for your future interior design business. Good for you. I feel as though we're leaving behind other things that we don't like all that much, and we're simply moving on towards with our passion. And your passion is going to bring you a beautiful success. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. And it's going to bring, I feel, a different exchange of ideas. I feel like you're going to learn some different things by doing this. Some options, maybe some things that you have not thought about before. So I am seeing a lot of a beautiful creative side that is also going to be born from this. So good for you, sweetie. It's a definite yes for the business. Let's go see what's going on in love. It is my pleasure, beautiful. Good for you. You are going to create some beautiful spaces. So here we go. Love reading. Let's go see what we have popping up for you. I am getting over here a knight who is popping up over. Yes, there's a knight. There's somebody who's going to be interested in you. And I feel like you're going to be interested, but you're going to be a little bit afraid. Yes, because I am seeing that you're a little bit on guard. You're a little bit, ooh, I don't know if I should go towards this. Is this a red flag or not? Honestly, I'm not seeing any red flags, okay? So if you're a little bit worried for, you know, X or Y reason, don't be, sweetie. Things are going to be just fine. I feel like, quite frankly, this knight who's coming into your life, brown eyes, short hair, straight nose, brown eyes and hair, no tattoos, nothing of the such. Somebody who is very creative also. Favorite color being red. This is somebody who is tall. This is somebody who is somewhat strong. This is somebody who knows what they want and they are moving forward. Now, this person's not coming in though until the month of April, but they are coming into your world and it's going to be quick going and you're just going to wonder, why didn't you come into my life before? So you don't know them yet though, okay? That being said, beautiful new beginnings coming for you. Lindsay, month of April. Beautiful. Love is coming in for you. Anastasia, let's go and do that love. Here we go. Anastasia, voila. And then I'm moving over to M. Sean, and then I'm going to go and do all of your questions. Beautiful Crystal. I love when you guys send your questions out at the same time. I get to answer to all of them. So here we go. Let's go for those love messages for our friend Anastasia over here. I am getting, you are my Two of Cups. You are simply my soulmate. I don't want to lose your love. I am afraid that I might just lose you. It is my pleasure, Lindsay. My pleasure, beautiful. Hold on here just one second. Let's go over here. I hear a million voices in my head telling me that I love you. I've been thinking about how we can move along together. The thought of you with somebody else at some point into his life, if ever he did think about that, would absolutely drive him insane. And I'm going to change up decks over here. I'm going to change up decks. Let's go over here. You know what? I'm going to use this deck, and then I'm going to use another deck on you. We're going to go and see the Hermit Tarot. And I don't usually use that with you, I have to say, Anastasia. But this is a deck of pure truth. Yes. Wasn't it, Watson? I know. We're a sucker for love messages, aren't we? They're adorable. We all need more love into our life. Let's go see now what the Hermit Tarot wants to tell you, sweetie. And here we go. I am absolutely in love with you. You're so beautiful. Why do you want me? Sometimes we kind of feel like the other person is just better or stronger or deserves more than, you know, than us. I would do anything for you. Oh yes, that's it. The accurate as, yeah, that's it, deck. I know. And I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes. Hold on. Let's go over here. This love scares me. Now, this is a card usually of a twin flame. It's a twin flame card where, you know, love is just absolutely so strong, so beautiful that so many things kind of come into play that we don't really know how to deal with them. It is just so powerful. And I'm getting over here. You make me want to do bad things. Yes. And that just means that, you know, we want some passionate time with you is what it's saying over here. If we can do anything that is naughty, we want the naughty. I am coming. Please do trust me. And let's go and get one last one out over here. Okay. Let's go over here. And here we go. I could be your hero. I'm not satisfied with that one. Let's go for another one. Look at that. Another devil card. I want to get you drunk. I want to get you drunk is all about wanting, you know, to discuss and manifest and tell you all different kind of things that we can't tell you if we are sober, because some things, you know, we're just so shy about, but we just want to tell you how much we truly want to be with you, and we love you, and we miss you when you're not there, and so much more that I cannot say on YouTube. So that's what that card means. Anastasia, I hope you liked your love messages. Beautiful. Sean, you're taking a 3-month break from tutoring with David. Okay, beautiful. How is David Taurus feeling thinking about this? So a 3-month break, sweetie. Why is that? Let's go see. Oh no, that Hermit deck. Gosh, I have to stop speaking so quickly so that I won't, you know, stick my words together. Yes, drunken love. Don't we just love that, Lilith? Drunken love. So, Miss Beautiful Sean, let's go see it. You like that deck, don't you? I think we like the devil cards of it. I'll use it more often on you, Anastasia. I will. Okay, let's go see over here. So, how is David feeling about this? Okay, that 3-month break. I'm going to start with a 3-month break, and I'm going to take some cards out for you after, okay? Because they're a little bit different, perhaps, in vibes and energy, and I don't really want to mess them up, okay? So, so what I do have to say over here is we're a little bit wondering why you're taking that break. We're a little bit, I feel as though we're disappointed. I feel like we're wondering why you're actually doing this, if, you know, he did something that he was not supposed to. And I feel as though we're trying to push that aside, though. We're trying to say, you know what? It's not really, you know, most likely it's not my fault. There's external reasons why she's not continuing the course with me. But I do feel as though he is feeling a little bit down onto all of this, kind of wondering what is going on and why this happened. He kind of has problems trying to figure this out. Let me go see how he feels about you. Here we go. Yeah, well, he's not ready right now for a relationship, but I don't know if you got all the learnings and everything that you needed to learn from this, sweetie. And yeah, well, the 3-month break, and then, yeah, you want to start back maybe after, you want to reconnect with him. I don't know, I kind of find like it could be good, though, for you to continue that connection so you don't lose that connection. Maybe you can continue writing by email, or to try and keep some type of, you know, stay in touch with him into the meanwhile somehow. Okay, what I am seeing over here is that he is into his full power here, but he's not quite understanding the whole thing. So he is disappointed because I do have to say, you know, he is interested in you. He does find you quite beautiful, and he does enjoy your energy and your vibes and doing those classes with you. So he is disappointed onto all of this, but I feel as though he is moving on forward. Why? He doesn't really have a choice, right? But yes, he's moving on forward. He's okay with this, but he's disappointed. Let me put it that way. He is disappointed because he truly does enjoy your energy. He enjoys, you know, doing those classes with you. And I feel like at some, not right away, but I do feel as though, you know, we do think about you, and we do, you know, we would like to have you into our life at some point, even if not right away. So it's, you know, you're lacking into his life. Let me put it that way. There's something that is missing into his life right now that you've taken a pause. Okay, so that is perfect, sweetie. That's good. So just give him a little bit of that pause over there. It's just going to make that heart grow fonder, right? That's what they say. The distance makes the heart grow fonder. And it is, quite frankly, scientifically proven. So yes, you're doing a good thing, Miss Sean. Crystal, let's go and see, when will you and Jeff Scorpio go on a date? And is he still mad at you? And is he thinking about you? Let's go see. So I am with Crystal right now. Bobby is following up next. I think you're going to miss him, though, Sean. I think you're going to miss him during these 3 months. So, When will you and Jeff Scorpio go on to a date? 6 of Wands, reverse position, but I do have my 2 of Cups, which is telling me that this is something interesting and positive. I'm going to tell you over here that we're definitely working upon this, but we're not quite ready right away. I'm going to say within the following 2 to 3 weeks. So 2 to 3 weeks is going to be my answer for you if this energy stays as it is, Crystal. Let me go see if Jeff is still upset at you. Is he still upset? Magician, hello and thank you. So Jeff Scorpio still mad at you. Hello, Kiara. How are you doing, beautiful? How's your day today? Shoot me your question, Kiara. Go for it, beautiful. Thank you, Adelina. Thank you so very much. You're so kind. I appreciate. So, Crystal, let's go see if Jeff Scorpio was still upset at you. Hopefully he's not, beautiful. I am going to tell you that he's still a little bit upset with you. As much as I would have liked to tell you differently, he's a little bit upset, but it is not stopping him from seeing beautiful possibilities with you. So I am going to say that, you know what, this is not, you know, the end of anything. Is he thinking about you right away? I'm going to tell you right away. It's a yes, because I see it. So yes, he is definitely thinking about you, sweetie. We are, you know, we're looking at what, you know, what could be possible between you and him. But is he still upset at you? I'm definitely going to have to say he's a little bit upset, sweetie. But he's going to pass through this. You know, we get a lot of little, you know, little things here and then, and we get a little bit of frustrations, but that's just part of life, and that is just part of love. So things are going to pass on by. Don't worry about it, Crystal. What I can say is that this is going to be just passing on by. Is he thinking about you? There is no doubt about it. I feel as though he wants more happiness. I feel like he wants more joy, and this is what he truly wants into his life. So he is thinking about you, and he is thinking about the possibilities of what could come up into the future for both of you guys. So this is about a prelude to what is to come. Kiara, you can post me your question, okay, sweetie? Please go for it, beautiful. Bobby, let's go see. What do I have over here? Between the nonprofit and the tech company, which job should you go for? Let's go and do that. Nice to see you, Bobby. So I'm with Bobby. I have Jasmine, Stephanie, Magician. I have Kiara. I will check that out, Jasmine. Thank you, Lilith. So, Bobby, this is between the nonprofit, and then I'm going to go and check over here the tech company. So let's go and do this. Let's go see what I have. I'm getting over here 2 of Wands. I'm getting the Temperance, 7, 5, and Justice. Okay. So let's go and evaluate over here. So this is going to be Bobby for the nonprofit, and then I'm going to move on over to the tech company, okay? So as for the nonprofit, I feel like it might at some point, as much as it is going to bring you a lot of happiness, I feel at some point it's going to be just maybe a little bit too much, I have to say. I feel like you're not quite going to be really happy over there. So I am going to tell you, if you are going to necessarily pick between the nonprofit and the tech company, I'm definitely going to have to say the tech company over here. There is no doubt within my mind, the tech company, you are more well balanced, the moderation. I feel like the workload, everything that needs to be done within your job and within your skills are going to be more appropriate and more appreciated onto this side over here with the tech company. I feel like the nonprofit, I feel like you're going to have that happiness at the beginning, but I feel like it's going to dissipate at some time, but it's going to leave quite quickly. And you're going to wonder if you made that right decision. You just kind of feel like there's a little bit too much. It's not quite what you were expecting. And I feel like you're going to, if you do choose that avenue, you're going to want to think about, you know, maybe leaving at some point. So I'm definitely going to have to say, if I'm going to pick between both of you for Bobby, I'm definitely going to go with a tech company. There's no doubt about that. Jasmine, I'm going to answer your second question over here so I don't lose it, because your other one I believe is, oh no, it is actually there also, but I will answer this one because I don't want to lose you here. Should I give JN a second chance if he comes back around? Let's start with the pendulum. So should Jasmine give JN a second chance if he comes back around? Please, Spirit, please do let us know. For Jasmine, is this a yes or is this a no? Should she give JN a second chance if he comes back around? And this seems to be a no here, sweetie. Hello, Tanisha. Nice to see you, and thank you, beautiful. So this is a no. I'm going to validate with the cards, okay? Just to make sure. Jasmine, you and Y meeting this week. It was Wednesday, sweetie. It was Wednesday, beautiful. I will check it out with the cards again, but it was Wednesday. What happened to Kiara? Where are you, sweetie? I don't see your question. Whenever I see it, I will get to it, okay, Kiara? So I'm definitely going to have to tell you over here, Jasmine, that it's a no. It's a no for a second chance. Let me go and see about that date. Oh, that's your question, sweetie. I've got you, Kiara. Thank you, beautiful. Okay, so let's go and see. I'm definitely going to have to say that if the vibes continue as they are right now, Jasmine, this is for Wednesday. Thank you, Lilith. Let me go and see over here. Stephanie, Magician, Kiara, Tanisha, and Crystal are going to be the following readings, okay? So Stephanie, Robert's current feelings and intentions. Let's go and do that for beautiful Stephanie. Robert's current feelings and intentions. I'm getting over here that we're a little bit temperamental. I'm getting that we're a little bit manipulative, but we are willing to find that flexibility. We're able to find, and we want to find a certain balance with you. So I feel as though, quite frankly, we are into the decision mode over here, Stephanie. And I don't remember. I know that you asked a question, but I never remember if you're with this person or not at this moment. If this is for a reconciliation, we're definitely pondering upon it. It's a question that we're looking for right now. Kiara, my pleasure, sweetie. So we're definitely looking for this right now. Jasmine, have yourself a beautiful evening. Thank you for coming on in today, sweetie. So if this is for a reconciliation, Stephanie, there's no doubt about it. We are working upon it. We're trying to find that decision. We want to move on forward with you, but we're kind of juggling. We're kind of wondering if this is the right decision for us. So we do have a couple little struggles here, a couple little obstacles, but we do seem to be moving into action. So I have to say, if this is for a reconciliation, I feel like it is going to be a yes. I do see this coming on through into the following weeks. If this is for a beginning of a relationship, I'm definitely going to also have to say yes, because my final outcome is the same over here. It's about taking action. It's about a lot of different possibilities, but just be, it's about taking your time. It's about knowing that it's not going to happen right away. I feel like this is going to be in about 5 weeks from now. So the current feelings and intentions, feelings is wanting to hold on to you, wanting to be with you, wanting to share a lot of different things with you, as much as activities as passion wise. And the intentions, they seem to be going towards a relationship, sweetie. A reconciliation. Okay. So the vibes are nice. They are perfect. They are beautiful. Hopefully they're going to stay as is. If they do, Stephanie, I'm going to say in about 5 weeks, sweetie. The Magician, are you going to get the apartment in downtown area? Let's go see if you're going to get that apartment. Thank you, Tanisha. So, Magician 2128, are you going to get that apartment in downtown area? Not quite all that clear, beautiful. I do know that it would bring you a lot of happiness. I do see him moving towards it. Somebody is definitely making a decision over here. I'm going to say yes. It's a yes. It's a yes for you, Magician 2128. So good for you. Congratulations for that, that apartment that you would like to have downtown area. Let me go and see Kiara. Are you going to find that job soon? Let's go see. Tanisha, you are up next with 2 questions, followed up by Crystal. It is my great pleasure, Stephanie. Thank you for your patience and have yourself a beautiful day, Stephanie. So let's go and see over here. Ash, hello and thank you. New car or get car fixed? Good question. Okay, so Kiara, here we go for you. I am getting over here the Empress. Okay, you have to put more effort into it, my sweetie, is what you have to do. I feel as though there is a place that you're going to maybe put your curriculum in that you're going to be interested in, and for some reason somebody is taking this job from you, so somebody else is going to get it. And I kind of see you feeling down about this. I feel as though your energy is a little bit low and you're just really wondering, when is this going to change? When is this going to come on through for you? I say don't give up, okay? Don't give up. You have to go out. You have to put through internet as many, curriculums as you can, and the sun is going to come your way. I do believe that within the following 4 to 5 weeks, you will be finding a new job over here, sweetie. I know that you feel as though it's long, it's far away, and you're a little bit discouraged about the whole thing, but don't be. Within 4 to 5 weeks, there is, and your new boss is going to be a man fairly older than you, and you're going to be getting a job. So within the following 4 to 5 weeks, but you have to put that effort in, and you have to keep on putting out those curriculums, sweetie. It's going to be a yes, okay? So within the following 4 to 5 weeks, but you have to put that effort in. Don't give up, beautiful. Do not give up. Tanisha, how will your manager, Kay, feel when she finds out that you went and you got a lawyer? Let me go see that. And are you going to be able to get that? Well, let me go see. Are you going to be able to get the money for your lawyer? D. Robinson. And then I'm going to go see how she's going to feel about all this, how your manager is going to feel. It is my pleasure, Kiara. Hold on strong, beautiful. So, Tanisha, are you going to be able to gather the money for your lawyer? I feel as though it's going to be difficult, beautiful. I'm seeing a little bit of complications, a little bit of sorrow over here. Here you are standing your ground. I'm getting a non-decision over here. I kind of feel like it's a no, beautiful. I kind of feel like it's a no at this moment. I feel like either you need some more cooperation, or maybe you need some type of an understanding with your lawyer as for the fees or how this can go. But I'm going to say for the moment, unfortunately, I feel like there is a possibility. I don't know what it is. There is somebody that can help you out in order to get this money to help you, to pay your lawyer. But you need to find that key over there. There's somebody who wants to help you. I don't know if it's family. It seems to be somebody who seems to be of a male, so a man. Oh, Magician. We have a huge snowstorm over here, Magician. The schools have been closed. Huge winds. I do live close to the river, so it is worse. But yes, we got a lot of snow over here, Magician. A lot. As I said, schools are closed, and I think we're expecting like another storm on Wednesday, I think I heard. So yes, a lot of snow. Maybe you're living someplace close to me, Magician. If you're getting all this horrible snow come on through. Yeah, Lilith, it's sunny here. You can keep your sun, beautiful Lilith. Oh, how I wish I had that sun. When the sun comes out over here, Lilith, in winter time, you want to hide. You want to stay into your house. It is so cold when the sun comes out. It is not good. How's your manager, Tanisha, going to feel? Let me go see. Okay, well, I'm not in Ohio. I'm in Canada, and we got like 25 centimeters of snow today. Yeah, we got a lot of snow. A lot of snow, a lot of wind. Okay, think of some options, Tanisha. I feel like you're going to need a little bit of an option over here. And with that option, I feel like you're going to be able to succeed, okay? Let me go see how your manager, Kay, is going to feel when she finds out that you went out and you got yourself a lawyer. Oh, despair. This is about despair. It's about being into our head, into our thoughts, trying to figure things out, what we could do about this. It's almost about feeling as though she's a little bit exposed into all of this. So she is feeling as though confrontation is going to come on over, that there's a certain need to defend oneself, and a lot of courage is necessary over here. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of emotions kind of going on all over the place, and we just kind of need to find ourselves. So what you have done over here, oh, you got 7 inches. Well, there you go. That is, well, that's not quite my 25 centimeters, but you know, it's about halfway. Yeah. Yeah, you keep your sunshine, Lilith, because I still want your sunshine. You have no idea. I don't even want to hear about your sunshine. Beautiful. What I have to say over here for you, Tanisha, is you haven't created, but you are bringing in as emotions and everything a lot of insecurity, a lot of needing to defend oneself. As I said, this is about kind of being lost and kind of feeling as though things are just going to shake around all over the place and we don't really know what to do about this. So I'm going to say you brought a lot of uncertainty, and we're a little bit afraid about that. Yeah. It's 72 here. Yeah, what? I love you guys. I really do. And, you know, I'm so glad that you guys do have that beautiful sun. And, you know, if I really wanted it, I guess I could sell my house and, you know, have my kids learn English and move all the way out to an English place where it's nice and warm. But it's complicated, so I'm here into the cold. Let me go and see over here. Hold on. I'm not bragging about it, right? It's annoying. Sure, your son is annoying, Lilith. Oh, yeah. I have no pity for you here, Lilith. Although I do have to say, we get snowstorms, but you had those tsunami warnings, which are really not nice. Quite frankly, I feel safer with a snowstorm than a tsunami. So I have to say, you're not into the luckiest position neither, sweetie. I say stay safe for all of you guys. Hold on, I am moving over to now Crystal. I'm with you, Crystal. How will you and Jeff Scorpio, how's that date going to be like? Let's go see. Oh, yes. Well, why don't you, Prince Edward Island is a little bit far off from where I am, but you should come on down. It is quite gorgeous. It is quite nice, Magician. But come into the summertime, okay? Tanisha, I mean that you're bringing, it's not that you're bringing uncertainty, you're bringing a certain amount of worries. I feel as though we're shaking things around that we prefer are not really being, you know, moved around. So you're kind of bringing a little bit of worries is what I'm getting over here. Oh gosh, Lilith. We, even in the winter, in the summertime, we get so much rain. I never wish for rain. I never do, seriously. I'm excited about it into the springtime because I'm tired of seeing snow and I prefer to see it coming out liquid. Yeah, after that, I'm never really excited about the rain. I like to sleep into the rain. I do. Other than that, it's a no. Yeah, you plan on it. Okay. Please do so. We are very nice people and it's a very beautiful place. It truly is, Magician. Oh yeah, 76 in Austin. Oh, you guys, that's it, Delana. I'm upset at every single one of you, or jealous would most likely be my my correct word. Yes. I'm not looking at your temperature anymore for any of you guys. I have a balmy -4 degrees Celsius over here because it is a snowstorm. If it's -20, it's not good for snow, right? It's too cold. So, I know, sweetie, I know. But by doing that, Tanisha, you have just kind of, you know, you're shaking up things that maybe they didn't really think that you were going to shake up. They weren't really, you know, thinking upon this. So I'm definitely going to have to say, but you know what, Tanisha, it's not a bad thing, beautiful. You know what? Everything into this world, into the history of everything, how do things change, Tanisha? It's when people stand up for themselves and when people say things. So good for you for doing so. Stand your ground. What needs to be changed needs to be changed. So good for you. It doesn't matter how they feel about the whole thing. They have wronged you and they need to know about it. So good for you. Crystal, how is you and Jeff Scorpio date going to be like? You know what? I feel like it's going to be nice, sweetie. I am getting over here that we are taking a little bit more our position. Beautiful page. We're onto that world. And I feel like we're actually going to be making, you know, some, I feel like we're making some movements towards you. We're wanting to get close to you. I feel like, you know, we're going to be making those steps, more and more steps closer to you. So I definitely have to say over here that this is a nice date that you're going to have. Not you're going to have, that you're going to have. It's not an obligation. So it is my pleasure. Have a beautiful evening, Tanisha. Take care of yourself, sweetie, and stand your ground. Crystal, you're going to have a nice date, beautiful. There's no doubt about it. Let me take some more cards out over here and see what's going on onto your date, okay? Ash, you are next, followed up by Magician, 2128. Oh, yes, Anne of Green Gables. Yes, I know. You are definitely right to like that, no doubt about it. My sister used to watch that all the time. So what I am seeing over here is this is about a balance into the relationship. It's about things who are going to be moving quickly. I feel like we're getting closer to you. It's about a lot of activity. It's about changes into the relationship, but changes I feel that are moving more towards something that is of a positive. This is about saying, you know what? Let's just move on forward, leave whatever, you know, has happened in the past. Let's just leave it there. Let's just be happy. Let's have a great date and let's have more of them, such as. So I'm going to say over here, your date is going to be nice. I don't feel like it's going to be, you know, truffled by any problems or anything of the such. It's going to be nice. It's going to be peaceful. It's going to be enjoyable. And I feel as though we're going to get close to you. So that is all good. Hello, beautiful Veronica. How are you doing, sweetie? Ash, it is your turn. Ash, new car. Get your car fixed. All right, let's go and do that. New car or get your car fixed. After, I'm going to answer Veronica, and I'm going to move over to Magician, Nusrat, and Bobby. So this is for the new car. Let's move on over to get the car fixed. Or get your car fixed. Let's go see. King of Swords, Six of Pentacles over here, 3. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to say over here, I'm definitely going to have to say new car. Why? Yeah, you're so tired of this card. Well, there you go. All right, I definitely have to say, well, thank you, Veronica. But you know what, Veronica? You have the exact same name as somebody else who comes in all the time. Beautiful. What I do have to say over here is, well, okay, first of all, you've just told me that you're really tired about your car, so it's perfect that my answer came in that, you know, you should change cars. I'm going to tell you that this is just going to cost you more, sweetie. If you get your car fixed, it's just going to continue to ask you for more and more and more money. It's going to cost you more, so forget about it, sweetie, unless you really want to give it a chance or you really don't want to go out for that new car. Because this old car over here, I've got the devil. It's going to continue to bother you. I see some frustration. I see some frustration and some anguish, and you know, having your car fixed, something else happening, and you're like, my gosh, I should have just bought that new car, right? So I am getting a lot over here of just wanting to give this up and being disappointed about what we've done. If we move over to the new car over here, I'm seeing that, you know what, we've had just about enough of that old one. We stuck our final wand into the ground with a 9 of Wands, and we're moving on forward. We're taking our power, we're taking our decision to buy that new car, and we're moving on forward, and you're going to be happy with it. So it's a definite yes. They said $5K to fix the car when it's worth $6K. Well, Ash, there you go. There you go. And that's if they don't find anything else, if something else doesn't break with it after, Ash. Oh, Ash, get rid of that. Get rid of it. That's it. Bring it to the garage. It's a no. Go for that new car, sweetie. Veronica, you want to know, hold on, you want to know about your ex, how your ex was feeling towards you, I believe. Let me just go back. Okay, how your ex-partner, who's a Libra, feels towards you right now. Let's go and do that. And then I'm moving on over to Magician, Nasrat, and Bobby. So how your ex-partner, who is a Libra, feels towards you. Okay, I'm getting over here the Six of Swords, reverse position, Ace, also reverse, 4, reverse. Okay, what I'm going to tell you over here, my beautiful, is that we do still care for you. Once in a while, we do look towards the possibility into the future, thinking of, you know, what if we went back? What if we started again? Could this work out? We do think about it, but not at this moment. This is just not the right time. So the good news is that we do think about it, because we could not, right? And then it would just be a closed door altogether. But we are thinking about it. We have not forgotten about this, and we have not let this go. So I'm going to say that a possibility at some point of reconciliation could always be into the cards, but not at this moment. As for the feelings right now, I feel like we're trying to rebuild ourselves. We're trying to just kind of move on forward with life is what I'm seeing, and just see where life is going to bring us. So I don't feel like, you know, he's involved with anybody else. I just feel like he needs this moment where absolutely nothing happens in order to gain that energy and to move on forward. So as for the future, there is a possibility, because we do still care about you, and we do think about you and about future possibilities. Magician, what's coming in love towards you? Let's go and see this. I'm going to trade it for something else. It's horrible. Well, that's it, Ash. You're hilarious, Ash. Oh, trade it in, sweetie. Go for it. Give yourself a brand new car, or give yourself a car that has no problems whatsoever, and make yourself happy. I mean, $5K to have it fixed when it's worth $6? That is just the silliest thing ever. Don't do that, sweetie. Let me go and see over here. Oh, well, thank you so very much. Come back and see us, Veronica, and have yourself a beautiful day, sweetie. Well, thank you, Magician, for letting me know. Let's go and see this. What's coming towards you in love? And you know what? I'm changing my mind. I don't want to use that deck. I want to use this one. Here we go. Hello to Sonia. Nice to see you, sweetie. Oh, no. Okay. So let's go and see over here. Magician, who's coming towards you? Hopefully nothing but love is coming towards you. I know, hey Lilith? I know. I mean, just the value that they give upon cars all to begin with. Seriously, when it's like even just 2, 3, or 4 or 5 years old, that's it. It's worth like absolutely nothing. But they sell those things so expensive. Seriously. I get it. I get it. I do. All right. So let me go see what I have over here. Magician. I am seeing some abundance. I am seeing over here at the moment stagnation, nothing really coming on in. So you're going to stay with your beautiful, lovely self for the moment, but I do see some people coming on in. What I am going to tell you is happiness is coming towards you. And I kind of feel like this person has already some intentions towards you already, but they're kind of hiding it. They're kind of secretive about the whole thing, right? So you kind of have like a crush or a secret admirer around you here, Magician. I don't feel like they're coming into your life, though, for the following 3 months. So they're going to be, you know, secret for a few months over here. I know, Lilith. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, love seems to be popping into your life, but in 3 months. So that would be February, March, April, somewhere around the month of April over here. End of March is what I'm going to say. This person's going to make you quite happy. They seem to have a little bit of facial hair. I don't know if you're into facial hair or not. Not like, you know, a little bit of facial hair. Oh, nice looking. Yeah. I feel as though they are tall. I feel like they are well built. I feel like they are creative. And I don't feel like they go to work into a tie or anything as such. I feel like they're really good with their hands. They're doing something at work that is more of a manual type of a job. So yes, but there's somebody who has a secret crush on you. So hopefully, you know, this is just going to come out into the clear sooner. But love seems to be popping in for you. So start looking around you, sweetie, for somebody who has a little bit of tan skin, a little bit of a beard, short hair, brown eyes, tall. And they're manual. They do something with their hands, whatever it is. You claim it. Oh, good. I like it. Nesrat, Capricorn's intentions towards you. Let's go and do that. What are those intentions? Capricorn's intentions towards you. Okay, I'm getting over here needing a certain amount of courage to come close to you, being a little bit fatigued, a little bit of a completion kind of going on over here. Now, Nesrat, is this somebody who is new or is this for a reconciliation? It is my pleasure, Magician. Thank you. Because I kind of feel like we're getting into this awareness. I'm going to give you both possibilities that I am seeing as usual. Okay, Nesrat? If this is for a reconciliation, let me put it that way, we're into our head, we're into our thoughts, we're trying to figure things out as is, but we're really tired and we're quite fatigued. So I do have to say that we're trying to get a little bit more into our awareness, and we're trying to just get that courage to start things off again is what I'm seeing. So I'm going to tell you that if this is for a reconciliation, right now it's not the time, okay? We're a little bit into pain. We're a little bit into trying to fix things with ourselves, but it's not new. Okay, that's it. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here that this is truly about trying to fix oneself and then wanting to be with you. So we're getting into that awareness over here, and we're trying to get that courage to maybe move on forward towards you. So I'm going to say There is a possibility of a reconciliation, but not right now. And it's really going to be a little bit of a flip of a coin. It's going to decide. It's really going to depend on what they decide. Right now, I'm going to say it's a 50% chance. They still do hold on to you, but at the same time, they're a little bit worried. They do have some worries. And so what are they ultimately going to choose? That is going to be left to be said. I'm going to tell you within the following 3 weeks. I feel like we will know that answer of, are we getting back together or not? So you're going to have to leave just a couple of weeks kind of go on by to see where this energy is going. See if that decision has been made. Right now, the decision is still not made. We're trying to make that decision. So hold on strong, beautiful. And Bobby, how are you doing? How Desia is feeling about you, and where is it going? Let's go and do that. Juanton, you're next up, okay? We're going to finish up your reading. We did the love. We did the love for you, and we did the love for justice with charms. We're going to complete that. So how's Desia feeling about you, and where is this going? Desia finds happiness within you, finds satisfaction, finds hope, finds a certain, finds love and a certain fulfillment. It is my pleasure, Nasrat. Have yourself a beautiful evening, or a beautiful day, depending on where you are, of course. So, Bobby, the feeling about you, I feel as though you do bring a lot of positive into Desia's life. And as much as she might not tell you, I feel as though she doesn't really give you all your merit. I feel like there's a lot she just doesn't tell you that you do need to hear, and that you deserve to hear more than what you need. You know, we need to know that the people that are around us, that they love us and they care for us and they're there for us. And I feel as though she just doesn't really tell you all that time. So I kind of feel as though, you know, she doesn't tell you enough, but this is truly the way that she does feel. We do have that happiness that comes with you. We do have a certain fulfillment that is coming in. I do have that love that is there. I feel like what we truly want is to move on forward with you. There's no doubt about that. But what I'm getting over here is that we want to move on forward. We want to continue. So where is this going? If you're willing to continue like this, she is willing to continue. I feel like this is just about a continuum. It's about being ambitious. It's about being more passionate, more daring, more assertive, and really just starting to take charge of this relationship. So the relationship becomes more of a relationship and not so much of a burden or a responsibility. It must not be something that is just hard work all the time. It has to be something that is passionate, something that brings happiness to everybody and to move on forward. So I know, Lilith, I know. So I definitely have to say over here, where is this going? If you're both willing to put this beautiful effort, and I know that she is, I feel like this is going towards a positive. It's going towards more of a grounding type of a relationship. So with a better and a stronger foundation where you don't necessarily have to wonder how she's feeling about you. And the feelings about you, you bring her a lot of positive and beautiful vibes, a lot of beautiful love, and she does want to explore that with you. She just is not able to give you that information for some reason. She always kind of tries to hold it back, Bobby. So hold on strong, Bobby. Magician, will I get justice doing love spell on you? On you or on somebody else, Magician? Oh, okay, somebody has been doing love spell on you, sweetie, and you're wondering if you're going to get justice? Oh la la, who's been doing love spells on you, sweetie? Let's go see, are you going to get justice? I've been doing love spells on you. Ooh la la. I wouldn't like somebody to do a love spell on me, or any kind of spell. Ooh, yeah, let's go see. Let's go and find this out. Thank you, Gabby. So, are you going to get justice? Doing a love spell. He was wrong. He did it to you, right? That is not nice, Magician. That is not nice. I'm getting over here the Knight of Swords. I'm getting a certain completion over here. So, you know what? I'm going to say that, you know what? Yeah, he did. I'm going to say that karma is definitely going to come on by his way. It's not going to come by, though, with a love spell or with any type of spell. I don't believe any voodoo is going to be done on him. But I definitely have to say, yeah, you're beyond angry. I don't know how you found out about this, sweetie, but that is horrible. That is horrible when people do that. Seriously. Oh, at what point do we believe that we can go and modify somebody with something like that? So I am going to tell you that it is a yes, okay? You are going to get justice, but I feel like karma is going to do it for you. So I feel like action is going to be taken towards him. I feel as though at some point somebody's going to be doing something towards him in love, because I am seeing over here that we are feeling very fatigued. We are feeling as though we're just not getting what we deserve into life. It's almost as if at some point somebody into a relationship is just going to kind of leave him there and just kind of leave him into the unknown, kind of being ghosted when he thought that things were really going well. So I'm going to say that this is going to be his karma, sweetie. That is. No, it's not okay. You're right, Lilith. It is not okay. Anything you should know and advice. Let me go see if there's anything you should know. Let's go ask Spirit what you should know. No, it is not right, Magician. I don't know how you found out about this, but good for you for finding out. And, you know, good for you for not necessarily doing anything in return. Karma's going to take care of it, Magician. Karma doesn't lie, and it knocks at your door when you do something that you should not have. So just let karma do it. It's going to happen by itself, Magician. No, it should not be allowed. You're right. Okay, what I'm seeing over here for you, Gabby, I'm seeing some changes over here. I am definitely seeing some changes kind of coming on through, I have to say. Be careful. Be careful for anybody who might be around you here, Gabby, who might be a little bit unjust or a little bit unfair is what I am seeing. And when I say unfair, unjust, I mean, be careful for anybody who might be a little bit, you know, trickery, doing some type of devious stuff upon you. And I'm not going to talk about anything over here. There's no voodoo or anything being done on you here, sweetie. But just be careful that nobody is going to try and give you some type of illusions over here. I feel as though you do have some anxiety, you do have some fear, but I need you to follow your intuition to that at all times, okay? So just be very, very, and you're definitely right over there, Lilith. Ah, good for you, Magician. Good for you, sweetie. So I'm going to say over here, Gabby, just be careful. I feel as though there's a certain disappointment. I feel as though sometimes you kind of feel like you're a little bit abandoned or you're a little bit unloved. So I say, you know what? I think you're in school. Continue with your hard work. Persevere. Continue doing what you're doing. Just wait for that divine timing. I feel like everything is going to put itself in place. What I really have to tell you over here, what it is that you need to know is that you need to be careful for your anxiety. You need to be careful for what people do tell you every once in a while. Don't make any illusions. You know, don't make any ideas on something that might not be quite true. I feel like there might be somebody around you who might be a little bit crafty, who might try to use you for different things. So just be a little bit careful for that. That would be my warning for you. Other than that, I say keep on working and you're going to get that beautiful success. Yeah, things are definitely changing over here. Things are changing. I see sudden changes. I see moving on forward. I feel as though we're moving towards something that is much more stronger, much more successful, a lot more self-belief. So let's keep on moving on to that. You're going into the right track here. And you started paying attention. Yes, look at that. That is amazing, Magician 2128. Good for you for doing so. Good for you for, you know, getting the knowledge upon the whole thing also. Pretend to be your friend for 14 years. Why did we do that? It is my pleasure. Rowan Aurora, if you would like to come back tomorrow, we are finished with the live readings for tonight. We will be back though tomorrow at the same time. Can I give you a song? That is interesting, Yogi Bang. Is that not interesting, Lilith? A song. All right, let's go see over here what I got going on. So why did he pretend to be your friend for 14 years? Yes, let's go see. You know what? I feel as though it wasn't always pretending. I feel like there was quite some time where he actually was your friend, no doubt about that. But I do feel as though he was planning for quite some time. I feel like he was struggling. I feel like he wanted more from you is what I feel. I feel like we wanted more. We had a lot of dreams. We had a lot of things that we wanted. Emotionally speaking. And I do feel as though it has, I just kind of feel like those dreams and everything that we, you know, that we wanted with you were kind of shattered for some reason. And I feel as though we thought at some point that this relationship was just really completed. And it's at that point, it's at that point that we decided that it would be an end, that there was something that we needed to do. We were way too caught up into our thoughts, into our headspace, into all of our emotions. And then this just being an ending of something that was just not possible. And we just kind of got frustrated, and this is what happened. But I mean, yeah, that is good, Lilith. That is good. We know that Juanson can do that. So, Magician, what I have to say is that I don't feel as though he pretended to be your friend for 14 years. I believe that he was your friend for quite some time, but I believe as though he wanted so much more from you that maybe you were not willing to give him, or that it was just not into the cards for you. And I feel like we got a lot of resentment, we got a lot of frustration, and we ended up doing what it is that we did, you know, with those spells on you. So we wanted a certain completion. We just couldn't really live with the idea of not having you into our life into that kind of way. But they did not pretend. He did not pretend to be your friend for 14 years. He really did, you know, he really did cherish you and want to be your friend for quite some time. It's just that it developed into something more, and that more was just not possible. All right. He could have been definitely. I know, definitely. No doubt about that. That is just not something that was necessary. It's not something that you should ever do to anybody. I just kind of feel as though he was not able to be upfront with you, and it was just his only way. And really, quite frankly, I don't think that he ever really even figured out or even thought that you would even ever know about the whole thing. So, you know. So this is what I'm getting here. I know, sweetie. Just be careful. We always have to be careful about the people that pop into our world, right? All right, so what I'm getting over here for, I'm going to do a general reading for Juanson, and then I'm going to do a general reading for Justice at the same time. Here we go. It is my pleasure, Magician. I'm glad that you found out, and I'm glad that things are back on track. Believe me, things, you know, will be paid to the person who, you know, does things that they're not supposed to. Don't worry about that. You continue on to your beautiful tract as you are. You know, there's nothing that you could have done about this. It's just sad that it did have to happen. Okay. So, why don't we put up here Juanson, and down here, we're going to put Justice. Let's go see. Let's go see. So we did the love reading earlier for both of you guys. Let's go and see over here what is popping on up into. Let's go see what's coming on up over here. Okay. So I am getting for Juanson over here a little bit the same thing. We're wanting to manifest that beautiful queen into our life. We're looking towards the future. We're trying to find that light. We're trying to find that grounding. We're trying to find that passion without having any manipulation or anything of the such. I really feel as though we're trying to search. We're trying to find the very best way that we can do this. As for if I move on over here to Justice, Justice is looking for those new beginnings. But Justice today, I do have to say, Justice is a little bit into the negative. I feel as though Justice is a little bit into the sad. She wants to have the beginnings, but, you know, in contrary, yesterday it was all yes, 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 yes. Today we are more into the, ooh, I'm a little bit onto the side, okay? I'm a little bit onto the, I'm not quite sure what I want. I'm a little bit confused. I'm not sure if I'm manifesting the right things or what I should manifest. I don't want to be hurt again, but I do want to move on forward. So we have the beginnings at the very, you know, beginning and ending of the reading, but everything into the in-between is telling us that we're not quite ready. If I move over to Juanson, we're getting manifestations and beginnings also at the very ends, and anywhere into the middle for Juanson. Instead of feeling a little bit lost, Juanson is just trying to find the right way to approach, the right way to start something off. Both of them all together with the charms are looking for the same thing. You're both looking for that perfect idea, that light, that flicker that's just going to light that passion up and start everything off. And we're both looking for that grounding, that tree of life, that continuous, that long-term relationship. We just don't really know, both of us, how to get to it. I feel as though Juanson is much stronger than Justice is. Justice tries as best as she can, but one day she's all the way up and the next day she's all the way down. Yesterday she was up, today she's down. A Hanged Man, yeah, a few of the cards, but basically stagnation, yes, or day before. Well, yesterday I got like, really, it was all into the positive. We want, we want, we want, we want, we want. Yeah, it sounds like a roller coaster. She's back on. I know. Let's go see how she is doing, what's on her mind. What's on her mind today is about that abundance. Today she is wondering if she's ever going to get that everlasting love that she wants. Today it's about wanting a certain equilibrium into our life. Today is about, yes, thinking about Juanson. There is no doubt about that. And we want some harmony. We want to be appreciated also. I feel as though we want to be appreciated for who we are and not just for our looks. Because I feel like at work, a lot of people are appreciating her or want to get close to her because of her beauty. But this is not about the beauty. She wants somebody to look at her for, yes, her physical, but also her interior, how she is. So this is what I'm seeing. She wants that abundance. She is wondering today. And this is going to shock you. But it's something that I feel she is wondering is she going to at some point be a mother? Is she at some point going to have some children? I feel like this is heavy. It's heavy upon her mind right now. And she's trying to find the best way to be able to do all of those things. But she's a little bit worried about it. Let me go and give you some love messages, and I'm going to go and see. I'm going to go and see about the past. I'm going to go and get some love messages. Let's go see about your cousin Maggie and Floor. So what I'm getting over here, hold on, I'm moving over into the past. I'm going to say no for both of them here. I'm going to say no for both of them. I know, I know. You've been sleeping all day, Siobhan. If you have a question, post your question, Siobhan. I will answer you before I leave, okay, sweetie? Post your question, beautiful. Let me go and get some love messages by Justice for Juanson, and let's use this deck over here. I know, Juanson. We're going to get it. We're going to get it, sweetie. So, Juanson, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands over here, wanting those new beginnings. She is wondering, do you think about her too? I am manifesting you, and I know that you're manifesting her. Ah, that gossip card. That gossip. How gossip hurts. And we know that it does. What else do we have over here? I'm afraid to talk right now. And we know that she wants to. She's just afraid to do so. I just dream and I wish for absolutely everything. And I'm getting over here, love me. Sometimes, Siobhan, we just need that rest. We just need that sleep. Sometimes it just does so much good to us. All right, let me go and get you a message over here from the blue. From the blue is what it's going to be. I know, it's just amazing. All right. I see that, Lilith. I don't see the question, but I see that she posted, but I don't see it. Oh, there you go. Thomas and you energy for the week. I'm going to go and check that out, Siobhan. So, message for you coming on out over here. I am getting, I want to make you so happy. Thank you for all that you do to me. I know, sweetie, sometimes that happens and you just have to let it go. You just have to relax. You just have to get your beautiful energy back. You bring out the very best in me. Isn't that beautiful, Juanson? And I will do anything for you. Oh, definitely. No doubt about that. Siobhan, let's go see over here. Let me go and see what's going on into that energy this week, okay? So, Thomas and you, your energy for the week. Here we go. And then we are ending the live reading for tonight, guys. So, let's go and see. The energy for beautiful Siobhan and Thomas this week. I feel as though you're coming into a little bit more abundance this week, quite frankly. I feel as though, I feel like there might be a little bit of a something, there might be a little bit of a mood, a little bit of a conflict that might kind of come on out. We might be a little bit temperamental. I feel as though you're speaking about being exhausted, but kind of feel as though James is a little bit exhausted. Not James, I'm sorry. I feel like Thomas is also a little bit a little bit tired also. So I kind of feel like you both need to rest up to, you know, just get back together into a beautiful way. So I'm going to say that you're both a little bit tired, but I feel as though you're moving into that right direction. But because of the fact that you're both, I feel like, you know, he's also a little bit tired. It's about trying to find that energy. Sometimes, you know, we just kind of get a little bit more testy. We get a little bit more frustrated, a little bit more quicker. So this is really going to be about, I feel like you're going to have a good week, but you might have a conflict or two that you could have just kind of passed over, but because you're tired and he's tired, it just kind of flames up a little bit, but it is going to pass on by. So what I am going to say is I do feel as though you are going to have a nice week, but it's going to be somewhat stagnant. So I don't want you to expect a lot of different things coming on out. Whatever week you've had, you know, into the following weeks is pretty much what you're going to have this week. So stagnation near the end of the week, a little bit more clarification. I feel like, you know, those clouds are starting to move along. You're getting less tired. Everybody is just getting right back more into that beautiful mood, that beautiful energy, and things are going to pick right back up, sweeties. So just give it a couple days, okay? And into the meanwhile, just be careful whenever you do talk. Both of you, to just be careful, because I feel like you're not the only one who's tired right now. It's not tired of a relationship or anything of the such, okay? It's physically, it's emotionally, it's psychologically tired, which is completely different. So hopefully that has helped you out, my beautiful soul. So that being said, guys, I am going to go out and I'm going to go upstairs and have dinner because tonight is fondue. Woohoo! I like fondue. So I'm going to go and do that. Juanson, but you missed the charms. Why did you miss? I did the charms twice, Liz. I did it at the beginning and I did it at the end. Where have you been, beautiful soul? So love you guys so very much. I know your mood is very thin, so it's all about taking care of yourself and be careful what you say. Remember your beautiful feelings towards him instead of that anger, that frustration, or that impatience. Take care of yourself, Siobhan. See you soon, beautiful. Juanson, take care of your beautiful self. Enjoy your evening off. Full moon, guys. Lilith, also, I will be talking with you later, maybe for a final ratchet. Oh, I can't wait to see the ending of that show. I was telling my mom about today, completely grossed out, completely. My dad, too. They didn't want to talk with me anymore. So, have yourself a beautiful evening to everybody. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being there.